everyone there saying just how big it is, Linz. I tell you what, usually the marquees, I've been saying to people, they feel like toy cars. This year you've got monster trucks.
Bigger than Ben-Hur. It's phenomenal. I haven't been to a beef actually for about 6 years, and it's a different world now.
Yeah. Now let's head to another big place, Gracemere Sales Yards, because Australia's best prime cattle are going under the hammer after being crowned in the Nutrien Ag Solutions Commercial Cattle Championship. Martin Bunyard is live. Marty, things are looking good there.
Yes, they certainly are, Andrea and Lyndsey. All the action of the Beef 2024 Nutrien Ag Solutions Commercial Cattle Championships are well underway out here at Gracemere Sales Yards. As you can hear behind me, all the action of the championship sale is certainly happening, and they're saying the prices are really good at the moment. The livestock agents were a bit nervous at first because prices locally have been rather steady, and we have seen a slight price slip in some of the prime cattle, but none of that here today. We're seeing an absolute buying bonanza. All the beef buyers are here trying to secure the excellent genetics. But of course, all these cattle, they're certainly not here just for the sale. They're here for the cattle championships that they'd like to win the grand champion prize. Well, who decided on who that will be? Well, that was Craig Price from Kilcoy Pastoral and also Glenn Poole from Tees. The men spent much of yesterday trying to deliberate over who will be that winner. And the million-dollar question, of course, who that is. Well, I can tell you who took it out. Well, that was actually Clifford and Sasha Milray from Needmore Cattle Co at Gagango. They had a pen of 10 Droughtmaster steers that looked in absolutely prime condition. They looked absolutely fantastic. And I'm just hearing off camera right now, they've sold through the cattle ring for $4.24 a kilogram. That's returning a whopping $3,000 a head for them. So that's fantastic prices that we're seeing right there. And of course, Lyndsey and Andrea will speak with those Grand Champion winners, the Milray family, a little later in the program, just to find out exactly what their secret to success is in winning the championship cattle.
Yeah, great news for Needmore Cattle Company. They were over the moon with that result, and rightly so. Well, let's bring in Beef Australia's chair, Bryce Camm. Thanks, Marty. Bryce, the wait is over. How are you feeling?
Excited and delighted that we're finally here for Beef Australia 2024 on brighter, super People's Day. It's a cracking day up there, and the crowds are building. It's really exciting.
I love the atmosphere as you walk in through the gates. You see everyone going through, but Bryce, we know every chair brings their own twist, their own flavour to the event. What's in store?
Look, I think the mainstay for 24 is really welcoming back our international delegates, almost 1,000 guests from around the world coming to share in this celebration of all things beef this week. That's been one of our biggest builds off the back of 21. But particularly it's the diversity of the whole event. It embraces the entire beef community, and that's one of the great celebrations, that it, regardless of what part of the supply chain or this wonderful industry that you're involved, there is an element for you here in Rockhampton at Beef Australia.
Hey, and news just in, we know that the governments have always been big supporters of this massive event. They haven't come empty-handed, massive cash splash. Premier announced $4.5 million commitment to Beef Australia. Huge.
It is, and look, we will welcome our political leaders from right around the nation and of all persuasions here this week. It has long been one of the cherished moments of Beef Australia to have the national spotlight and focus on it. We absolutely welcome the funding to ensure the success and future prosperity of Beef Australia as an event. It's a great investment, not just in this sector, but in this region, Rockhampton, our beef capital. It's great news.
This is an event you've enjoyed throughout your life. Now, second Beef as chair. What do you enjoy personally? What do you really look forward to doing just for you?
Look, I think it's networking and catching up with old friends. We do bring the whole beef community together over the next 6 days, and that's one of my greatest enjoyments of it is seeing the crowds come through the gates, seeing people bringing be it their products through trade fair or the cattle that they've invested so much in to come and share that here over the week. It's a great celebration of our way of life and our wider beef community, and I'm so excited that we're finally here.
Hey, you didn't get first night fever last night at the Nose to Tail,
look,
did you?
It was a wonderful dinner for our Commonwealth Bank Nose to Tail dinner. the World Butchers Challenge, 4 chefs dissecting a carcass and delivering a 6-course meal for 500. Quite an extraordinary night and a great way to kick off the festivities.
The one thing about beef is you always get a late night message. You don't know if it's someone making sure the next day runs smoothly or they're still having
They're having
fun.
a great time.
Bryce Camm.
The board's been here since 5:30 this morning to ensure the show's ready to go, but it'll be a cracking week ahead.
Thanks so much, Bryce Camm.
Well, 115,000 people are expected to pass through the gates. It's like a Taylor Swift concert out there, I'm told. And the beef capital is well and truly abuzz.